It was normal. My son's relationship with us was normal. He's a calm, dutiful son, educated and polite. Ask about him from A to Z in the neighborhood. There's no one who says a bad word about my son. Did you hear me? No one says anything bad about my son. Thank God he's a dutiful son. That's the bottom line. My son is excellent, the best of boys. My son is an excellent young man, and he has a master's in law, and he graduated with honors. He had 3 months left to do an internship. Then, God willing, he'd defend his thesis and start working. They surprised us, brother. We didn't know what this was about, because they didn't come to us directly. They didn't knock on our door and say, call so-and-so for us. If they'd come and knocked on my door, I'd have brought my son down. My son is no killer or thief. Thank God my son is well known by everyone as a polite, well-bred, and educated boy. They could have said so-and-so, and he'd say, welcome, if you want me, I'm here. Whatever you need, I'm with you. They didn't come to me. They ambushed him in the neighborhood, from here and there, a car here and a car there. This one had 4 people and that one had 4, as if to catch him if he came out from here or there. Even though they didn't know what he looked like, they didn't know my son, and he was walking right in front of them, because he had nothing to hide, and they didn't know him. They just came based on hearsay. Then, the day the boy went out, we sent him on an errand. I told him, go out, son, and get me something. My son went out and never came back. Then people told us, your son is with the police. I went down to them and said, what do you want with us? What do you want with my son? What did he do to you? They told me, sister, he's like our younger brother. We just want to question him and he'll be out. No problem. I told them, if you want to question him, he has a home. Come knock on his door at home. We have an address. Thank God we have a big house. Come to me, knock on my door, and I'll bring my son down to you. Ask him whatever you like about anything you want. Don't lurk behind walls for me, hiding here and popping out there. My son is not a terrorist, a killer, or a thief. Come to his home just as they came and did it again. And thank God, my son has done nothing wrong.
Okay, so your son, thank God, as we know, has a master's degree and studied law.
He studied law, my son. My son studied French law. And he has a master's of excellence. He has a certificate of distinction. Thank God, praise be to God. They've taken my son away from me. If my son had stayed, he would have been a high official, better than them.
Okay, we see that when he was arrested. Did you go visit him or not? When he was arrested, did you go to the police station and sit with him?
I followed my son. I followed him. When I went, I asked them, what's wrong with my son? Why did you bring my son here? Why did you bring him here? We want to know what's going on. We stayed standing like dogs, pardon the expression, behind the door for a long time. Then someone came out and said to me, come with me, ma'am, come with me. His father and I went inside. They took us to the reception. We waited a bit. Then someone came down. The young man, God bless him, said to me, why are you worried about him? He's better than us. We told him we'd get him a lawyer if there was a problem or something. No, he said to me, don't worry about him. He could teach the lawyers a thing or two. After a while, I asked him, what's the problem with him? He said, no, your son spoke about something that's none of his business. He shouldn't have gotten involved. What is this thing my son would talk about that would lead to his death? What could this boy have possibly done? What could he have done? Isn't this a country of rights and law? Even if I speak up for my rights, would you kill me? It's impossible. He just spoke up for his rights. That's it. They didn't convince me. I left and gave them the food. I said to him, here, my son, give it to him. May God bless you.
And your son left without breakfast? He was just about to eat?
My son had just woken up. My son studies at night, and during the day you find him awake. He stays up all night studying and sleeps all day. He doesn't wake up until 4 or 3:30. Then he wakes up. He eats whatever is available at home, then goes out for coffee with his friends normally. A normal person, he has no issues and isn't crazy, thank God. My son went out and never came back. I've told you the story.
Oh, poor thing. You sent him to run an errand to get you something.
He went to run an errand.
He was arrested. He went without breakfast.
He went without breakfast. I took him food, and they took it from me. They told me, don't worry, he'll stay with us for a couple of days for the investigation. And God willing, everything will be fine. His father and I turned around and left. It hadn't even been half an hour. You know the road is empty at midnight. We took a red taxi and I got home. We had just laid down, thinking we'd rest for a bit. They called my husband. He still has the call record. Hello, the boy is dead.
If you don't mind me saying, sir, as far as I'm aware, you, sir, were the one who received the call.
He got the call.
You received the call just now, right?
I received the first call. They told me, your son fell. He told me, if you want to see him, go to the morgue. I went out and hit the road. I was on my way, hadn't even arrived yet when they called again. He said, your son, may God have mercy on him, is dead. The doctor called us and said he's dead.
How was it when you received that news?
Anyone would be shocked. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it because my son left healthy. I wasn't expecting him to die. He left on his own 2 feet laughing.
He left happy, he left laughing. He left happy, knowing he hadn't done anything wrong. He knew they had nothing on him. He hadn't done anything, just living his life normally.
How did you take the news, ma'am?
They shocked me. They killed me. They burned my heart. I know you can't feel what a mother feels. They burned my heart over my son, my own flesh and blood. I worked so hard for him. I went hungry for my son. I did everything for him until I educated him, and he made it. And in the end, you come and kill him and tell me, oh, he fell from the 5th floor. How did he fall from the 5th floor? Convince me. Convince me so I can find peace. Show me the cameras that my son jumped from above. I want to see it with my own eyes. Do you hear me? I want to see my son falling from above. There are cameras everywhere, thank God. Unless they were broken the day my son died, they must show me the footage. I need to be convinced. If he committed suicide, I need to know that. But if my son's death was not natural, if what happened to him was actually something else entirely? My son was in police custody. Did you leave him alone to go have coffee? Where did you go? To leave him alone to jump from above? Whether he committed suicide or something happened to him there, you are responsible.
I see. When your son died, where did you find him? Was it at the hospital or...
It took 2 days to find out where he was. I just buried him yesterday. I buried him yesterday. Since Wednesday, I had no information at all. Since Wednesday. When I went yesterday, I found him wrapped in plastic like a mummy. And they had put a plastic bag over his face. They treated my son like he was garbage, if you'll excuse the expression. Putting plastic over his face, isn't that an absolute disgrace? Isn't it? My son was covered in bruises, completely battered. His teeth were broken. That wasn't the son I handed over to you.
So, you're saying you saw your son and he was...
I saw my son crushed and broken. It was my son and them, and God was their witness. Do you hear me?
What is the message that...
The Lord of Truth was there with them. He saw everything, and my son took his secret with him. I am appealing to the officials and the security forces, if there is any security left. Stand by me and get justice for my son. I don't want anything else. I just want justice. I want to see my son falling from above. And when he died, when he fell, you should have covered him and called me. Cover him and call me. I am his mother. I gave birth to him. He's not a brick. He's a human being. Call me so I can come see my son and examine him. To be convinced he's dead. Maybe you pressured him. Or something happened. Or you killed him and threw him. Who's to tell me? Who's to tell me? You expect me to just believe you when you say he fell? I won't. I'll believe the camera. I need to see it with my own eyes. No one should lie to me, and I won't call anyone a liar. I'll see for myself. No lies from either side. That's it. I want to see with my own eyes. It's my right.
They say your son had already filed a report against the policewoman. That's what happened in this case? Things developed like this when they came and took him? Was it because of that statement he made to the police?
God knows. The reason for his arrest is unknown. It's unknown. Look, my son, to call it an arrest, they should have come and rung my doorbell. This wasn't an arrest. This was more like a kidnapping. Do you hear me? For an arrest, they come to you, ring the bell and ask, is this so-and-so's house? Yes, you're welcome. What do you want? Bring the boy down. We want to talk to him. I'd give you my son with his head held high. He's no killer or criminal. He'd come down, talk to you and convince you, and you'd leave satisfied. If you wanted him to go with you, he'd go with you as far as needed, because he's innocent. But you come here and hide behind the wall from me. If people hadn't told me they took my son, you'd have snatched him and left, until I find him dead in some corner. Who would have known? I took it and brought the boy in. They had just taken him in, not even 3 or 4 hours later. Hello? He's dead? He fell from above. You finished the investigation so quickly, just like that. You questioned him and interrogated him so fast. He supposedly confessed to you so quickly. My son, there's something fishy about this case. We just want the truth to come out. It will, God willing. We want the truth to be revealed. The truth will come out, God willing. We are appealing to the king, our master, our master. Do you hear me? We are appealing to our master. Our master must intervene because this has become too big. This has grown too large. I won't lie to you, my son. This is too much and I'm lost. I'm exhausted. I'm tired, my son. I want to know where my son's rights are. That's it. Just show me justice for my son. Show me the cameras. Show me something that will convince me. And I will accept God's will and destiny. I have no objection if my son really died falling from above. Praise be to God, I have no objection. If God willed that death for him and he died alone, we accept it. But for them to mock my son, kill him, and tell me he just died, I won't accept that. Get me justice. Investigate what happened to my son. Investigate the matter of my son. That's all. Just tell me the truth and I will take it naturally and calmly, God willing. I won't say no. There's no turning back God's will. A soul is precious to God, and if they don't give me justice, it will eventually come out. Do you hear? Because God Almighty gives time but never forgets. God willing, everything will be revealed. Have faith in God. What is your message, Hajj, to the officials?
To the officials, I just want the truth about my son to come out.
That's all I want.
We saw you yesterday at the funeral. You were in such a state. You were in a state. He committed suicide.
Well, because this is your son.
Yes, sure.
The one who feels it
Yes, of course.
is the one who's been through it.
I'm more shocked than his mother, his sisters, and everyone else. I'm just holding on and being patient so my other children don't get sick. I'm barely standing on my feet.
Only God knows my state. Look at his eyes. Look at his father. His blood pressure has affected his eyes.
Because of this.
But if it's God's will, we accept it. If it's caused by a person, we won't forgive them.
That's it. I'm just like his father. One word, the surveillance cameras.